Hello and welcome to a brand new series. I'm Negative Zero. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you're doing all right, and I'm very pleased to bring the Banner Saga to you today. The Banner Saga came out 2.5 years ago. The Banner Saga 2 is already out, but it came out in January of 2014 on Android and everything else, and it did not have any sort of controller support. It still doesn't have controller support. Instead, it has mouse support. So while I can't do anything on the main screen here with my D-pad or my left stick, if I move my right stick around, I'm playing on the Shield TV, by the way, and that has a mouse control, mouse support. So the right stick can work as a mouse, and you can see I can highlight the different things. And if I wanted to click on one, I would just press down on the stick, R3, basically. This game is not available, since there is no controller support. It's not available in the Shield Hub. It's not available in the Android TV version of the Google Play Store. You do have to download it, so you have to go through the whole thing. I downloaded it to my tablet, then I backed it up, pulled the APK basically, and then uploaded that to Google Drive, and then downloaded it from Google Drive onto my Shield TV, installed it, and here we are. It's fine. If you need help doing that, I know I went through that really quick, but I figure most of you already know how to do it. I've explained it so many times. But if you need help, just say so in the comments and I can go through a step-by-step process with you. All right, let's go ahead and get started. By all accounts, this is a superb, excellent game. I believe I've heard, I haven't verified, that former BioWare developers created Stoic Studio. And those are the guys that did it. And you know I got a thing for BioWare. I love their games. So here we go. The gods are dead. In their wake, man and giant survived through a tenuous alliance, driving black destroyers called Dredge deep into the northern wastes. Now is an era of growth and trade. Life goes on. Only one thing has stopped. The sun.
Að sjá dreggjana á ferli neðan vor. It has been several long months on the road. The first signs of snowfall accost us on our approach to Strand, largest of the trade cities on the Val-human borders, and our last collection before returning to the capital. Several days ago, the sun simply came to a stop in the sky. Though during these long winter days, none of us can be certain how long it has been this way. Some of the men in the caravan have taken it as a dire omen. I am not quick to superstition, but I myself will be glad to be done with this year's rounds. We have been warned by stranded travelers about brigands on the path through Ridgehorn, our road home. Our captain seems unconcerned. Perhaps he is as eager as I to be done here. We will rest here this day and inquire further when we speak to the governor.
Komið í höfnina miklu! Skýst ég leyfa oss að syngja!
Okay, I'm already ready to go. I actually played through this first fight when I was testing to see if the game worked at all. It's a tutorial, kind of gives you the idea of what's going on here. Basically, You can drag, let's see, this is just saying you can drag this around. I'm not really comfortable doing that with this particular setup. I could plug in an actual mouse into my shield, and that might be better, but I just hate playing video games with a mouse. I can't do it. I don't enjoy it. Okay, so this is the order down here. You can see it goes blue is us, red, blue, red, blue, red being the enemy, of course. And there's a lot more of them, but it does alternate between them. They don't all pile on yet. Movement happens before the action. The ring shows your shield banger is active. The blue tiles around him show where he can move. Alright, and he's a giant, obviously. They're way taller than the other guys. And so he takes up 4 spots, four tiles, while regular people just take up 1. Alright, so tap the tile you want to move to. I want to move right here. Confirm. And then to target an enemy, tap the tile. Okay, you've got these two things. One, we can take down their armor. The other one, we can take down their strength. Way over here is their armor. This is my armor, my shield banger's armor. He's got 11 armor, 9 strength. Strength is both how much damage you do and how many hit points you have. Willpower is something you can use to add on extra damage to attacks. There's probably more uses. Exertion and everything else will be explained as we go along. The numbers 2 and 5 show the damage that you will do. So, yeah, you can see that this guy here... Oh, I think it's going to say... Yeah, he's got 5 strength and 4 armor. So I could do 2 damage to the armor or 5 damage to him, which, of course, is going to be the way we want to go, because if your strength falls to 0, you're dead. Yep. Okay, so he only has 5 strength remaining. A strength attack will kill him. Tap the fist, or click. This is where you can use your willpower, but we don't have to do any extra damage. Alright, he's down. Each time you make a kill, your renown grows, which is used later to improve your characters. After taking action, your turn ends. Next up is the enemy. He's at full strength. The chieftain can do little damage against your shield banger's high armor. Now it's your Warhawk's turn. He appears to be out of range, but all characters can use willpower to boost their actions. Willpower is a limited resource. So we can go to the gold spot and it'll use an extra willpower, but we have 8, so we're cool. And yeah, confirm. And now he can attack. Oh yeah, we got to use his special ability. Which is this guy, Tempest. Tapping your character's tile will bring up all of his attack options, move ability, attack, and turn. Tap the purple ability now. The ability description appears in the tooltips below. Oh, this. Tempest 1, normal strength damage to 2 adjacent enemies, starting from target and going clockwise. Oh, I didn't know that before. I mean, there's only 2 guys here, so it doesn't matter. But you have to click, like I would click on this guy to make sure I hit this guy. But I can click on this guy too, because there's nobody else around, and clockwise will just take us back to this guy. So it doesn't really matter. Select an enemy and confirm your choice. Let's just do this. Okay, it bothers me a little that it says you go clockwise and he swings counterclockwise. Just a little. That made quick work of the chieftain's bodyguards. When there is only one enemy left, players enter pillage mode. During pillage, each character moves in order, and there are no more guaranteed turns. Check the initiative to see how the order has changed. Your allies now get to move twice in a row. If a character does not move on his turn, he can rest and gain 1 willpower. The chieftain will rest. Not a good idea, buddy. Looks like the chieftain is in some trouble. Your shield banger won't be able to finish the job with a normal attack, but with willpower... willpower can be used to boost your damage. Tap the chieftain to attack. And so here we are. We're going to do 8 damage to him. He's got no armor left. 8 damage, and we do one of these because... Okay, it's the exertion right here is how many willpowers you can use, if I'm understanding that correctly. So let's do this, and now you can see that there's a 9 there, and we're going to do it. Battle 1.
like a rabid wolf, that one. How did it come to this? We fool ourselves believing that peace will last. My grandfather built all this from a poor fishing village, you know. He watched the gods die, watched the chaos that followed, watched man and var slaughter each other, even before the dreads arose. All we've done is traded one struggle for another. Now that there are no more dreads to war against, we war against ourselves. This chieftain meant to kill me, and he's not the first. A dozen families in the city would gladly take my chair. This one had men waylaying merchants, both north and south of the city, strangling trade, quite well, I would add, though he denied it to his last. This sort of wolf doesn't stop biting because the head is cut off. It just grows a new head. I am in a bad way, my friend. Help me finish this fight, and I'll gladly send you on your way with double our king's tithe. Take any men you need. They're loyal, I promise you that. They will meet you down in the proving grounds.
Okay, in between battles, you'll get different dialogues and things happening. You're approached by a familiar man who walks in step with you as you're leaving the Great Hall. He cuts to the chase. He's Eirik, Steward of Strand. I manage the governor's business. Ubin, isn't it? What do you want? The governor tells me you'll be giving us a hand. What did you have in mind? I didn't exactly agree. Seems a bit chaotic around here, Eirik. It's been worse. We've got a lot of irons in the fire. What does he want exactly? Scalfings that you didn't hack up in the Great Hall, scattered after you took out their chieftain. The governor just wants to make sure they stay down. Was hoping you'd join me at the marketplace by the docks. If there's anyone left to worry about, I know who can tell us. So we have to go down to the docks, but I think we're going to have to do that next time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you'll enjoy this series. Take care.